We are live. How are you, my friends? Look at all you people popping in early.
Good morning.
Good morning. I mean,
good afternoon.
You woke up early today, too. That wouldn't even work. Magical Express in the house. Hello to you. Part of your world adventures. Hello to you. Welcome. You guys were in very early, and I appreciate it. Sandy Norris. Yeah, thanks for those prayers. We will take them. Dean, I see you're off from Wendy's. Good for you, buddy. Candy Mom, hello. Welcome in. Jack Santa Claus Logan, my Facebook buddy. Welcome in. I'm so glad everybody's here. So again, if you're on Facebook or if you're on YouTube, we appreciate you. Feel free to hit the like button. It helps the algorithm, tells the algorithm, hey, people like this, and it puts it out to more people. You be wherever you are. If you like Facebook, you like YouTube, you stay there and be happy. There's definitely more interaction on YouTube. So if you're into that, you want to come over there, that's great. But that's
when
totally
we can keep up with chat.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So today's
hello, Candy Mom.
Hello,
thank you.
Isn't she beautiful? I love it.
Curls.
So I'm getting a notification that my show just started on my phone. That's weird.
Oh, yeah, I just got it too.
Good to know. Good to know.
We're on.
I guess notifications are working today. So,
Hi, Samantha.
Hello, Samantha Carpet. What's going on? Part of your world adventures. Hello, hello.
Hello.
So I just had my good buddy Andy send me a note. Hey, what are we talking about today? And that made me happy. What are we talking about today? I think that we'll talk about, the chat goes wherever it goes.
Yeah.
And we usually follow along.
We kind of go along where you guys go.
But I thought we'd talk about what has changed drastically. I was reading an article. Howdy from Northeast Texas. Hello from just general North Texas. Hitchhiking Bones. Yeah, Texarkana, right? If I remember correctly. I think I've got that right. We're over in Fort Worth. Yeah.
I like it out there, actually.
Yeah. We're usually we're there on the way home or on the way to something usually.
Your mom's.
Yeah, well, when we used to go up there. Yeah,
hey, speaking of, she's in chat.
My mom's in the house. David Hoffman's in the house. Welcome in, everybody. You make me happy that you pop in. So there's so much that has changed. We've talked about, hey, what day is it?
Yeah.
Hey, what time is it? You talked about, hey, good morning, because, you can sleep in, you can wake up early, whatever. And a little bit of an update too. Hey, Taylor, what's going on? Hey, I think that
Taylor.
Okay, so we talked about our puppy who wasn't doing so good. Hey, Mar, how are you, my friend? She's doing pretty good. She's had her surgery. Yeah. She's home.
So last night was a rough night. So she's
hey, Kat.
She's a bit of a drama pup, anyways. Like
she's
really whiny. Like she's a beagle, so she's very vocal, anyways.
Magic Mouse TV. What's going on, my man?
And so when you talk sweet to her, she whines back at you like you're killing her.
Yeah, right. When we first got her, I didn't even like this dog for the first year or so. She was
scary.
And if you just
you'd pet her and she'd cry.
You talk about a disincentive to go love on a dog.
Yeah.
You pet her and she sounds like she's getting killed, and then you leave and it's even worse.
Yeah.
Hey, Bill, how are you, buddy?
And even trimming her toenails, she would yelp at every trim.
Cat has a drama cat.
Even if we never hurt her. It's
Disney fanatic. Hello.
It was crazy. So she's a little needy. Yes. So so there was a lot of drama last night because she was whining and she couldn't see.
Wasn't as bad as I expected it to be.
And she had to be kept very confined.
Yeah.
She's in a tube. She has 70 staples.
She's in a tube.
She's in this tube thing. Yeah,
it's a cone of shame.
No, on her body.
Oh.
She has 70 staples and 50 sutures.
Hey, Jay Skywalker with a cooler last name than me.
So what happened was she took off all her dressing while she was at the vet. So they had to rebandage her up, and then they put this sock tube over her from tail to neck.
So burrito cone, yes. Oh, now I'm hungry.
So I had to get up at 1:30 to give her next dose of pain medication because I didn't want her to not have it in her system because we've had surgeries. We know that if you skip a dose, you're miserable. So I was getting up, and before I was able to just have her eat the pill, no big deal. Well, she was not having it yesterday. So I actually had to cram it down her throat and push so she couldn't push it back out. And it was a little battle for a while. But then she took it.
She's been doing good today, though.
Went to sleep. Today, she is happy girl. She came to me, her tail's waggling. She's, she loves her biggest treat is a little piece of white bread.
Oh, yeah?
So every time she heard us touch the bread container, she was right there ready for her snack.
Yeah.
So now giving her all her medicine today has been a breeze. I've been putting in a little tiny piece of bread. She loved it.
I got to be honest. I was worried. As I shared on the stream earlier,
she's 11.
She's old. Even if she's had a healthy life, she would be at the end of her life. And she is 9 lives. I know that's not a dog thing, but we should have lost her multiple
times. She was a breeder. She lived on a really small chain attached to a dog house. She had multiple like litters of pups. She had heartworm. So
we were told on the heartworm thing. We brought her to the vet when the vet was open. We were the first ones in the door, and they told us not to expect her to make it to lunchtime. And that was years ago.
That was years ago. Yeah. So, and I've read like
I will say this:
heartworm.
she's not the most inexpensive dog we've ever owned.
No, she's not. And so, like when your dogs had heartworm, a lot of the studies have shown that they sometimes, will live to about 7 to 9 years. Well, she's already at 11. And before we got her, she got hit by a car. While she was chained up, she was attacked by a pit bull.
Not by us. We didn't chain her up.
We didn't have her at all. We saw her because we were on the property next door.
We lived on the property.
Right. So we saw she was hit a lot. There was a lot of stuff going on. And
Bill, you only get to ask a question if you raise your hand. Oh, you did. Go ahead. Hey, Andy. And just Reagan. Like the cat from draft day. The cat from draft day?
From draft day?
Cat from draft day? Oh
yes.
Gosh,
Winston.
yes.
Yes.
Was it a cat named Winston?
So expensive.
Oh, can I tell this story now?
Yeah. Well, we called him Church.
Because I didn't call him anything but a pain in my butt.
He should have died, but
Andy, you're so right. I haven't thought about this in years. So we named him Church
after Pet Cemetery.
So I had a fantasy baseball draft at my home. Me, Andy, a bunch of my friends came over to the house. This is a long time ago. And that's right. And you were, I'm not even going to remember all the story. You weren't there or something, right? And the cat that you were like in love with got hit by a freaking parade of some kind.
I'd seen him in the neighborhood a few times. He was just a like scraggly cat. No one had really
he got scragglier.
And he showed up on our porch
in 12 pieces
with his chin split in two going the opposite direction because he had been hit by a car. Thanks for
reminding me of this, Andy.
So yeah.
On my draft day. So I kick out everybody so my boys can come over and we're doing the dude thing.
Yeah, I was gone somewhere and you called and you're like, that gray cat. So it's like messed up. So I think you had to take it to the vet because I
remember leaving the house with all the guys there, and I don't know. I guess I took it to the vet. What else would I?
He scooped it up and took it to the vet.
Because I'm married to you.
It was so expensive. But okay, so he got put back together, and he lived, and he had to stay in our garage because
is he still alive now?
With our cats. Well, he broke out. Like he left. He just left. One day he walked away. But we saved him.
Thanks for reminding me of that mess, man.
I was like, let's not go down all the animals.
Should have just turned up the TV. Right. Like, you marry who you marry, and they're an animal lover, and what do you do? Thanks a lot, Andy. Yeah, oh man. But yeah, so anyway, our puppy's doing fine. She's not normal, but oh man, it was pretty sweet and sad all in one when you brought her home. Yeah. She looked like all four of her legs were not standing up.
No.
Yeah.
It took her a little longer to get out of the anesthesia.
Mar? They are.
So yeah, she was expensive, but yeah.
Yeah. Who won that year? Probably me, Andy. I don't know. Probably me. I see. We don't play anymore. We don't have our fantasy leagues, so I can remember anything I want. I'm getting older now, so my memory's fading. But I'm pretty sure I won every year, didn't I? Yeah. I think I won the last year we played, or maybe the second to last year. I don't know what I'm talking about. Andy won a bunch of years in a row, so I'm guessing that was one of his years. Don't say yeah. Pretend like you have no idea that you won.
I have no idea.
So what has changed in your life? We've talked about this a lot. I watched. I don't know. It was president, the vice president, a whole bunch of people who have gotten better after having this horrible disease. And I watched before that Fox Business. I start my day often now with Fox Business. I'm not going to lie. And I'm watching what's going on. And I got to be honest with you. It's up to you what you're going to receive right now. But there's a whole bunch of positive things happening. Obviously, there's this thing out there. Hey, I just got your message, PPP. I will call you when we're done here. I changed my socks. I changed my socks too. Who am I wearing? Mulan? I think they're Mulans. Yeah, I'm wearing Mulans. Well, I meant
it's Mushu.
Yeah, Mushu, Mulan, same thing. But anyway, there's a bunch of good news right now. A lot of good news. Economic news, health news. Lots of stuff. Monorail's wearing Monorail socks. I love Disney socks.
Yeah.
Josh knows what he's doing. But anyway, so I think that you got to have to pick. I'm not telling you where to watch your news. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you who to read. I'm not telling you what YouTube channels to watch. But there's positive and there's negative. And I'm starting to see it, right? I'm starting to see it. People are taking sides. Hey, I want to be scared still. Hey, I want to look forward to the future. And I'm going to be honest. I'm looking forward to the future thing. I have had a lot of fun the last 24 hours.
Yeah.
36 hours.
Yeah.
I'm working on some stuff that she's aware of. Some of it. Boy,
Some of
you
it.
cough really loud, like right in my face.
Sorry.
I'm just really excited about it. And it's because I've had more time. Like I love my job. I don't love work. I enjoy my work. But you know what I also love? Free time. We have a lot of it right now. And we've got to take care of the dog on another level that it would have been a stressful situation. So there's a bunch of positives here. If you and your family are safe and you didn't get thumped by a tornado and this disease hasn't got you, you got things to feel blessed by. And here's a neat story. So let me get caught up in chat and I'm going to share a story that really touched me. We turn the fan on, beautiful. You're blocking me and I can't. Jeff, it occurs to me that you could do a Corey type hairstyle if you want to. Oh, Corey Meets World? I don't know. He's got good hair. I mean, I don't dislike my hair, but I think he's got better hair than me. Yeah, I mean, I know. I don't know. And it's kind of his thing. That's a present. Put it down. Come back here.
Why do you have that?
So Myers and the Mouse, and that's not in the house, but a present that I have for Myers and the Mouse that is a Christmas present, but I will decide what year.
What year?
So
yeah.
Don't worry about it. Whatever year it's in. Peep, you have pigment socks on. My socks are Minnie Mouse.
That's not.
Stop talking about it. They don't know about it. And I love you. And shh.
Are they here?
It's shh.
Okay.
Most of the time I've been making the most of naps and delicious snacks. So our friend, our friend Lynn has been bragging about her sleep schedule, which I don't think she has one because she's a vampire.
It's just kind of whatever.
I've taken, I think, 2 naps. I've laid down in the day at least twice, and I know I took a full freaking nap one day.
A few times you were doing like a 10 to 11 in the morning nap because I was calling you grandpa.
Well, right when all of this started, my sleep schedule was very jacked up. I was doing some stuff
because I was coughing all night. But that's what happens. If I cough all night, he has to have naps.
Yeah, I was being nice. You kept me the heck up, woman.
And I still have nights where I cough all night.
So we've got all this stuff going on, right? And she's coughing in my face, and I'm like, she's laying right here. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna throw you out that window. So yeah, my first 2-3 days of all this when you were sick was not real good timing for my psyche or my. So
well,
yeah,
I had already been.
So you can blame
for
you for that.
A month before they closed everybody down.
Whatever, you were coughing in my face, so I didn't sleep. So I had to sleep when you were not coughing. They will never receive it. Who will never receive it?
A not coughing time yet.
Hey, Gloria, what's going on? Make the most of your time. Exactly. So naps and snacks. That's somebody should do a YouTube channel called that. I think she's still asleep today. Seriously, right? Yeah. So, but hey, I'm not going to complain. So anyway, I love you, Cindy. We did a whole show on national parks once, and this news item came across my my notifications last night, and I'm not going to read the whole thing to you because I always hate when people read to me. Presents. Andy doesn't let go of stuff. Andy has this thought, like if we might make a bet on the Dodgers Padres series, which I know it's not very nice of me because the Dodgers are good and the Padres suck. But hey, it's not my fault that he's a Padres fan. There's like 3 in the world. And anyway, so every time the Dodgers play the Padres, the series, if the Dodgers win and they do, he owes me something. If the Padres win and they don't, I owe him something. That would be called presents. He thinks they're presents. And so I got to be honest with you. The Dodgers, all they do is win, especially against the Padres. Mm-hmm. So I didn't really even pay attention. I'm just kind of feeling guilty, right? Like my friend's got to send me all this stuff. I mean, and then I guess, I don't remember it this way either, but I guess the Padres won a series, and so I owed him something. Oh. And so I sent him what did I send him? A Texas beer thing, I think, or something.
I have no idea.
You sent it. What did we buy? You bought it. You sent it. So we sent him something that I was proud of, but he wasn't happy with how freaking fast I sent it. So if you make a bet with me and you say, you have to send this by this time, you'll get it by this time. But if you say, you have to send me something, I'll send you something.
Is that the package you got
when I get around to it? What?
Is that the package you got a while ago that instead of your
name, it
said Dodgers suck?
That would be him, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Why do you remember this? Like,
because
I hate
we
the
took
stuff you
a
remember
picture
about
of it because it was funny.
No.
When Jeff gets mail and it said the Dodgers suck instead of Jeff Bates.
You are not helping the situation.
That's funny.
You got it. You know what? Hey, Andy, Shut up. You got it. It's there.
9 months later. Oh, well, that's not going to surprise
It's like a
anybody in
baby.
chat. They all know.
I never tell anybody. If I say when I'll send it, then I'll do it then. I never say that. We're all going to have to work out to build up stamina for the partial, right? I know. Tim Pruitt, good afternoon, my man. What's going on? All right, so I love Yosemite. I'm going to read a little bit of this to you. We're going to talk about, hey, Blaine, well, the package wasn't wrong. Blaine, Andy and Blaine, you guys can be buddies, whatever. Coyotes, bobcats, and bears. Oh, my, wildlife is reclaiming Yosemite National Park. Listen to this. This is so cool.
I didn't know they ever moved away.
They did. Yosemite is normally a crush of humanity and traffic congestion. On Saturday, and this is from USA Today.
Not when we go.
It's
not. It's always great.
Why don't you listen? Which includes shutting upping. On Saturday, it was peaceful like few times before. The only sounds coming from the wind and a few local residents, not restaurants, residents.
Hey, Gloria.
A young bobcat ambled by the nearly abandoned administrative buildings while ravens prattled and danced in the empty parking lots and coyotes trotted along the valley's empty roads. Tourists aren't allowed in. Basically, there's like 100 administrative and ranger people there. There's a couple people working the food area. There's people in the main hotel, the Awani, and then the rangers. Think about this. If you were one of the about 100 or 200, I guess, about 200 people in the entire Yosemite Valley right now. It's spring. They just had a snow and it all melted. Beautiful. I'm talking about yesterday now. Beautiful. I mean, April in Yosemite is perfect.
It is.
Except for all the dang people. And right now there's plants springing up where there used to not be plants. There's all kinds of animals that used to be in the shadows that are coming out. I always wish I worked in Yosemite. Now I really wish I worked in Yosemite. And you know what? There's not any virus there, at least yet, because nobody's coming in.
People.
Yeah. So I just thought I'd share that with you. It's interesting. Like, there are people who are having their best spring ever. There are 100 or 200 people who are going to talk about the spring of 2020 and how they had Yosemite to their own, to themselves.
Yeah.
That's amazing, right?
Yeah, that would be cool.
Better than being on a cruise ship.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 23 likes, 30. Oh, thank you, Candy Mom. Yeah, smash the like button. It helps the algorithms let us know we're live. No, Dad, I'm checking here. If the Dodgers do nothing but win, why aren't they listed as the World Series winner of the last 31 years? I think that it's amazing how non-Dodger fans come up with really poor reasons why they're not the best team in the last decade. Like, it's unarguable that they're by far the best team over the last decade. Now, it is true that they have not won a World Series.
Well, they had one stolen at least from the cheating, or two. There was some cheating happening. So.
And I don't see the Dodgers whining about that. When asked, they answer pretty firmly. And I like that, but that's just individuals. But, over the last decade, it's unarguable. Unarguable. Best team.
It's so funny.
Mom, tell Jeff to be nice. Is Mom here? Mom.
His mom has tried for years. He doesn't.
But he is right. The last World Series we had was 88, which was one of the great World Series of all time. Eckersley doesn't walk anybody. Eckersley walks Mike Davis, who couldn't hit this, a lake sitting in a boat with a bat that year that he was with the Dodgers. Gets walked. Steals second. Whatever the next guy is gets over there. Or what? I don't know, I'm screwing it up. And Kirk Gibson, who can't even walk. Boop. Kirk Gibson looked worse than Gypsy, our dog, did last night.
Oh, wow.
And boop, home run. It was awesome. Thanks for reminding me of that. Why would anyone want to pick on you, Jeff? Right? It's Candy Mom for the win, right? I think it just must be they root for the Phillies or the Padres. And what do? Wins mean nothing unless you get the ring.
Mic drop.
Right? You know what? You play for the ring. No rings for the Dodgers. There are.
Oh, your mom's there. There you go.
Be nice, Andy. Play nice, Jeff. Mom has been telling me and Andy to shut up for about 40 years now. 35, about 35 years now. For a long time, Andy lived next to me. When I lived, was I in high school? I guess high school, very beginning of college. I lived here and Andy lived here. I lived with Mom here and Andy lived here. That's next door. And we would play ping pong and the garage.
You guys played ping pong at the club too.
Though. We were good. Anyway, so yeah, I just think the Yosemite thing is neat. It's kind of a silver lining. There are some beautiful, amazing stories that are going about this. I'm not, I'm taking a break from two really cool YouTube projects Right here are my two YouTube projects that I'm really kind of excited about. And I'm going to call somebody in chat here and said, hey, give me a call. I don't know what it's about, but I bet it's something fun YouTube-y. I'm having a blast. Now, I know it's under weird circumstances, but, I'm going to say it again. I think we're about to hit this week to 5 week period of people taking sides. Are we mad and crazy, or are we looking forward? What say you? I mean, there's some beautiful opportunities right now. I just got a call. So we run a nonprofit. I got a call from our local CVS guy. 5 nonprofits in town. 5 that he called. There's more than that.
There's way more than that.
Yeah, but that he called. Yeah. And all 5 of them had a big box of stuff that he couldn't sell anymore. Was it Easter candy?
Candy and
I think it was Easter
just
candy.
Easter items that couldn't
yeah, that's what it was. It was Easter candy and stuff that he couldn't sell anymore. So he divvied it up into 5 different boxes for each of the 5 nonprofits. When I called him, he said, you're the last one I called. You're the first one to call me back. I'm like, well, cool. It's not like I'm that busy right now. All I'm doing is secretarial, answering the phone. Hello, thanks for calling. No, we're not open. That's pretty much what I'm doing right now. Waiting for an email from Chase.
Yeah.
Chase Bank hasn't come yet. So anyway, it's not like that big of a deal, but I called him back and he was all happy. We had a nice chat because he said you could take a nap in his store in the middle of the aisle, and they've been open every day.
He also said he's waiting for supplies. He doesn't have anything to sell.
Yeah,
he'd have more people in.
So anyway, it was about a week and a half ago that we first talked. I don't really know. And he called me today. Hey, Alyssa. And he said, hey, so remember when I told you I called those 5 nonprofits? I said, yeah. You're the only one that called me? I said, yeah. Well, they still haven't called me. I'm like, oh, yeah. Sorry. He said, so do you want the other 4 boxes? I'm like, yeah. But I did tell him, we don't so we serve kids, but we don't have kids right now because after school programs need this thing called school. You don't have after school if you don't have school. So
even around the co-op, you got to be able to meet.
Yeah, all the stuff we do, is serving people, and we can't do it. So anyway, so we got 4 more boxes of Easter candy, which one of my employees is going to take to a church.
Well, I mean, the candy stuff.
I don't really know what they're doing.
Well, there's other places we can give it out where there's food banks and stuff. But the actual Easter items, we actually put in our seasonal stuff, and then we'll save it for program next year or to sell at the resale shop. That's the cool thing about having the storage, is we can keep our seasonal stuff stored.
Bill says, you don't answer the phone. Hello, Dole Whip Dad. I mean, it depends on who calls.
Not usually.
If you call me and I know you,
it's Domino's Pizza.
It's a good chance I'm going to lie to you. If you're calling me and I don't know you, I know it's work, and I guess it depends on what my mood is. Anyway, you could have an answering machine for you. I could, but since I do, but since I'm not doing anything else, I mean,
And people don't with the answering machines and stuff. They don't leave messages. They call 5 times in a row, thinking that you'll pick up the phone eventually. So
especially right now, I got to be honest. Right now, people want connections even more.
Yeah, it's easier.
And when I'm the executive director of a nonprofit. Some days are very busy, some days aren't, but some days are very busy. I don't think it's as busy as most people think it is, but there's stuff to do. So you can't answer the phone all day long. Right now, I don't have that excuse. Right now, my work phone, there's an hour of the day that I'm not going to answer pretty quick, and it's right now.
Right.
Or if I go potty, But
we always go there
because sometimes you have to go potty.
It's on every.
It's always potty time. It's on every stream.
Weird.
It's on every stream.
Literally.
Literally is an overused word. Surfer girls. I love the Beach Boys. Anyway, so what's going on different with you guys? I think we joke about not knowing what day it is, but I really know what day it is, mostly because I've got a live stream on Friday and a live stream on Saturday. And
I know it by vet appointments right now.
Yeah, hopefully. Do we have to take her back, or are we all done?
Yeah, Thursday.
Oh. And we've got 3 puppies, and all 3 have had some need in the past month or so.
Yeah. Coco shouldn't have to go back.
What if we didn't have all the animals? What if we weren't a zoo?
Coco should be good now. She should be set until shots and stuff for her next annual. Gypsy, I don't know.
You know what? Taco Tuesday, good call. You know what else has been different for me? And this is on my lazy side. Consumption of media. So when all this hadn't happened yet, I was watching The Sopranos, and I didn't even finish it. I'm loving it. I'm totally enjoying it, but I'm not done. But then I had all this happen, and then PPP and some of you other lunatics got me into, no, that's not true. made me feel encouraged me strongly to at least get up to speed on the Jerry Springer something show that is my neighbor Joe Exotic.
Yeah. Oh.
So we watched, I don't know, a couple episodes of those, and then I couldn't finish that. And then I got back into Ozark because my mama said, because I liked Ozark, and season 3 came on, and she finished it, and I didn't even see it. So now I'm watching that. I feel like I'm doing like half of stuff, and I'm leaving it open. You know how you have like 5 books you're reading, you never finish them?
Yeah.
That's
well,
where I'm
the
at right
Tiger King. I mean,
it
it's
makes
like
me feel
too close to hanging out at the resale shop.
It makes me want to have no one go vote ever.
I don't think a lot of those guys. I mean, I do like the idea that
hey Tracy,
he was taking in the guys straight from jail that didn't have any place to go.
He was giving people
and
second
kind
chance,
of giving them a job and,
I like that
giving them something. Like, that's cool. But there's so much
in general, I agree with that.
So much other weird, crazy. Like, I'm looking at the lady that's crazy and the guy that's crazy, and I'm not sure who's worse.
And that's just one person.
It's crazy.
Barbara! Andy, are you still here? Barbara is in the house.
Somewhere.
Barbara knows good stuff. Me and Barbara, at least 10 years ago.
24.
Yes, I was just going to say the same kind of movies and TV. We like the same stuff.
Do.
I remember, every time Barbara or Andy comes in, I go down memory lane.
There we go.
Barbara, I remember when you were so excited about the Lord of the... Yes, they're in. Barbara and Andy in together again. Barbara, do you remember when you were the one that got me excited about the Lord of the Rings? Hey, Jeff, did you read Lord of the Rings? Yeah, I think I read Lord of the Rings. They're having a movie out. They are? Yeah. And I remember going, because we would take kids to the movies.
Yeah.
Because she worked with us. We would, I remember, Barbara, I don't know if you remember this. I remember standing in a movie theater in San Marcos, California with you, and they had the stand-up things for Lord of the Rings before the movie came out. And you were just so excited about it. Then I'm pretty sure I went, did I go with you, Barbara, to see episode 1 of Star Wars when that came out? I think I did. Whatever. We have all kinds of fun memories on that. We got Gloria, we got Andy, we got Barbara in the house. This is a memory lane thing for me. Very, very fun. Tiger King really is absolutely ridiculous, but I admit I've watched it. Gloria, I am on, I think, number 4, and it's been about a week, and I don't know if Josh from Practically Perfect Park Hopping is still here, but I mostly blame him.
Did you watch one without me, or is that where we?
No, you stopped and well.
Yeah. We just kind of haven't went back to it.
Right, Steve Toaster King, right, Tracy? We all went to see the Star Wars movie. That was at night. I remember that.
Yeah.
I actually remember. I remember this. I have so many. I remember Barbara stories.
Yeah.
Barbara, I love you. I'm so glad you're here. Andy, you're all right. I'm glad. You're here. Gloria, I love you. So glad you're here. Steve Toaster King for life. Yeah. So if you don't know, my buddy Steve from Steve's World is who they're referencing. He's a Disney nut. He's a YouTuber. He's a great guy. He's a good friend of mine. And when he goes to Disney, which is a lot, he buys a new toaster every time.
Really?
When he's there, he's big into toast, and he wants toast, but he doesn't want to bring the toaster with him. So he goes to Walmart. He's a very regimented young man.
So he goes to Walmart and gets like the little $7 toaster.
And he's got a whole list of things.
Does he fly or something? He must.
I think he just, I don't know. Maybe he gets on his toaster, and I don't know. But he has this whole shopping list, and it's a whole thing, and you're either in and you already know it, or it's going to be confusing. But yeah, he's got a whole, and I kind of love his plan. I'm going to make fun of it, but it's brilliant. See, there's a work call right now. Oh, when it says the United States, know. Here, call them and tell them, no, I don't want any. It's a sales call from somebody that I don't care. Yeah, and then he leaves them. Yeah, so he leaves them. I think we talked him into autographing the last one. Pretty sure we did. Whatever, he leads them with a little tip for the the people who help. Yeah, mousekeeping. Exactly. And I do think it's very sweet, and it's brilliant. And he is detailed. Am I a detail-oriented guy?
Not at all.
No. I don't even like being in the presence of people doing detailed things. I like big picture stuff, but you need detailed people things. And Steve is a detailed people. And it's kind of fascinating how we are the vast opposite of Disney parks goers than like Steve is. Like, he's got plans.
Yeah.
Steve, are you here? I feel like we're talking about Steve. He should be here. Carlos sent you. Welcome in, buddy. How are you, Mike? Tracy, no, it ain't so. Mike Wheeler, hey. Welcome in. I'm glad you're here. But I respect it so much. Like, it makes sense. I do like the return on investment effectiveness thing of it. Like, the business brain of me is really, because he knows what he wants. He wants to have a breakfast. Mom, yeah, she's a list maker. He knows like everybody's birthday. Like he writes it down. Like if they mention it, when is it? He writes it down, and his birthday card list is perfect.
Wow.
His Christmas card list is perfect. I, on the other hand, will send you a Christmas card. You decide what year it is. It might come in August. But I love the man. He's a great guy.
Maybe you should get back in to send out cards.
I mean, so we still pay them.
Push a button.
We still pay them every month.
No,
why doesn't that work?
We don't do that anymore.
I thought we did.
No.
Send out cards was pretty cool, but now you can do it cheaper with
Right.
just an app on your phone.
Yeah.
Laminates everything, right? Like he's kind of like if I was better at being who I want to be, I'd be more like Steve. But I don't want it. But he's a great guy. If you don't know him, check him out. Steve's World, all things fun. Good friend, great guy, great channel. Goes live every Monday night. Part of the Tiz and That crew on Wednesday nights, and just a good buddy of mine. Why are we talking about Steve? Somebody hashtag.
Toaster.
Yeah. So what else is different for you? I feel like I'm doing all the yapping. What has been different for you? Your sleep pattern hasn't changed too much. I mean, the dogs have jacked it up a little bit, but you're still waking up early.
I always usually get up early and go to bed early. I purposely not wanted to have to like readjust that.
We're both very busy people, but you make me look lazy. You're very busy. And you've been made to slow down a little, I would say.
Yeah.
Katie, Mom, not a chance.
I'm still finishing painting the kitchen table. So it feels like I've got all these like
Getting crafty.
partial projects.
Yeah, I'm partial.
I really got crafty. It's more like, oh, I gotta wash. I've like started baseboards. Cleaning them. I've had to do the floors a lot because the dog.
Hey, Robin.
I have paint to actually repaint the baseboards in the part of our house where the dogs like to rub their body. So that's coming next because I found that when I scrub it, it takes off the whole wall.
I'm glad you're back, Tim.
So I have like all these weird little projects and getting donations. Like I'm running out of space to cram more stuff. Like all our cars are full. The garage is full. Yeah. So we've got to at some point.
I got to get in the garage.
We're going to have to drive into Granbury and start unloading stuff. And
We have to go
unfortunately,
and get
our truck,
signed tomorrow, don't we?
yeah, but our truck is broke. So we can't even like grab the truck and bring it back to get it all over there. So
because the idiot broke our truck. Yeah.
Cut out our Cadillac.
Tracy, I did get a notification. I was doing a little bit of work this morning, and I saw that she had some project or something. I don't remember what it said, but I remember thinking I'd go back. But no, I don't know what it's about. Yeah, Barb, I'm glad you're still working. Are you still working with kiddos? I think last we talked to her. Tracy needs to be a donkey. Somebody wanted me to shave my head. I am not opposed to shaving my head.
I do not want that.
I'm not.
He has the lumpiest head. White guys with lumpy bald heads do not look.
I do think white dudes that are bald generally don't look as good as less white.
Sorry,
dudes.
Andy. I think you have hair now, though. But he used to be.
And he has all the hair.
But he didn't.
And he was ZZ Top in it.
He used to have like all the shaved hair. Remember?
No, but you do.
He did. Anyway.
I forgot what I was going to say. I don't know what I was going to say. Tell Kenzie it is already decided. I don't know what that means, but I guess it's about her whatever she's got going on. To kind of backtrack on Yosemite, wildlife are loving this new situation. We had deer in the school parking lot yesterday morning, which is late in the. Are you in Kansas? I don't remember where you're at.
She's in Missouri.
Missouri. Well, that's the same.
Sedalia. I don't know how to say it.
Well, don't tell people exactly where she lives. You want to give her address? But Kansas and Missouri are the same.
You know, we're in Fort Worth. I mean.
Kansas and Missouri are the same.
Kansas and Missouri are the same.
Yeah, thanks for listening to me. Which is late in the afternoon. Yeah, I mean, I love Paula too, but I mean, if she would just I have a list. I'm gonna get Steve to laminate it, and I'm gonna send it over.
Lists.
I don't. That's why it's funny. Are we fighting?
No.
Okay. That means I'm winning. She is doing Shrek the Musical as streamers. Oh, I did see that her musical was canceled. I do remember her saying that on. I don't know. I follow Kenzie, but I'm not exactly up to speed. No, I knew what you meant, Gloria. Pollution. I knew what you mean. School kids, 7th and 8th grade. Very good, Barbara. I remember that. There you go. Sedalia, Missouri. You can say it. She said it's okay. I've heard of Sedalia, Missouri. You know what it is? It's exactly like Kansas.
There's a big powwow that Christy and Mom
There's a big powwow?
There's a powwow there every year. That's
you know what I like saying? Powwow.
They go and sing there.
There's a big powwow there?
Mm-hmm. There is.
There's a big powwow there.
Yes. You could have fry bread and dance and watch the hoop dancers. Go.
What's a powwow?
I had like a Native American get together, and they all do dancing and cultural.
It was like an arts and crafts fair for.
Yeah, And
Native Americans?
music, yeah. It's like a festival.
It's called a powwow.
Yes, it's called a powwow.
Okay. I think the state fair is there. I think the powwow is there. You know, I'm just going to be honest with you. There are things that I enjoy saying, and when I enjoy saying them, I'm going to say them a lot.
The
One
state
of them
fairs
is?
aren't that much fun, though.
One of them is powwow.
Powwow. Mm-hmm.
Barbara, you should call your long lost friend so we can catch up. And you should also call Andy. Powwow, you're right. That is fun to say. It is, right? I'm going to say it again right now. Powwow. I don't know. I feel like it's time to update the name. Just saying.
Oh, you can
call it what you want. I don't care. I've been to a powwow before, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
I have.
You have. We went to the one in Morongo.
It's definitely your fault.
Where we had the huge, so they made the big fry bread, and they made theirs into like these tacos.
Very overrated.
Like they were great.
$29.95 for a little 99-cent taco.
No, it was huge. The little street tacos from the
$29.99
part was this. The big flatbread was huge. They were good.
Another type of powwow these days. That's fun to say. I'm gonna say it again. Powwow. Quarantine powwows. Too many couple. And the Dodgers win. Yeah, baby. Jay Skywalker, who has a better last name than me. You're right. I'm bad at calling. I don't know. Jeff, I'm waiting for UPS to bring my castle pin today. Nice. Really? Actually, I ordered some Disney pins today for Disney Pins Live, which is every Friday night right on this channel, 11 p.m. Eastern time.
I saw that
10 o'clock
castle
my time.
pin.
Pretty sure I'm telling the people about what they can win on Friday night.
That castle
good promo
pin is
right
amazing.
there.
Like, I thought about it.
Is it the?
If it's the Cinderella one.
We talked about that on our Friday Night Live. Disney Pins Live on Friday night that she doesn't watch because she's too busy sleeping over in the other room.
No, I listen to it and then fall asleep. I start.
Do you know who won the first week we ever did it where we gave away a prize? You know
Your mom.
Yeah. But I didn't give it to her because, I figured people would think I was not really giving away some. Local reservation here has a powwow palooza. Really? Do they call it powwow palooza? Really? I like the Lollapalooza back there when Ben Costillin guy was doing it. Powwow palooza.
No, there's powwows everywhere, and they wear the regalia.
There's the regalia. Hold on. Go ahead.
It's like the leather Native American dance and beautiful costumes.
Is it called it's called regalia?
Regalia. Yeah. Anyways.
Is that
Your mom said you're a brat.
Is that a Sioux word?
No. I don't know what.
Regalia.
Regalia. Mm. Anyways.
Been caught stealing once. Okay, so anyway, so what else has been different? So I guess you were interrupting me when I was letting you talk about what's been different for you. So what's been different for you? I feel like you've just had more time to do projects that you like.
I mean, the different has been taking care of it. I feel like I've been nursing animals since this happened.
I guess you have. That's true.
Our puppy had to have 2 surgeries, and then the older beagle now has had a major surgery. So that's been my whole time of doing that. Driving Peyton to here and there to record.
Yeah.
She records for our kids' church ministry.
Which I'm not a real big fan of. I wish she'd stay home, but
there's only a few. They only have a few people come in, but they did everything online now, so the kids will still have their services. So since Peyton's on the dance team and all that stuff, she goes in so they can watch services.
I mean, it's a good thing, but whatever. But and then Easter, obviously, we talked a little bit yesterday, but we'll talk about it right now. Easter was very different.
Very different. We stayed outside. Everybody stayed away from.
It did make me sad, but it did make me think, oh, this isn't as cool. But we only have one little kid in the family now, and he's I don't know, 2 or 3 or something, so he doesn't know any different. He just
wanted to hunt eggs. And so we had all the eggs out for him, and he was finding all.
And he
the
runs
eggs.
away from me anyway, so he's going to social distance in general.
Yeah,
he wants a hug, but then he wants to go.
He wants to run. He wants to grab your legs and hug,
which is kind of perfect.
Let you know he's here, and then he wants to run. And yesterday,
and he wants a cookie.
Sunday, he kept climbing on our table out there. He would climb on that and stand up real quick, and then his mom would have to run and get him. And he thought that was hilarious. He's
good at getting people to chase him.
Yes, he loves it.
He hasn't had Grandpa chase him yet.
No.
Go ahead. See you later. Even when I could beat him in a race, I don't think I would have ran after him. But he is a cutie pie. He did look very, very cute. But I would say that Easter was different, but I don't think like we'll remember, oh, it was so horrible. It was just different.
No, it's just different.
Yeah.
He still, I got to watch him go through his basket and love all his stuff. And oh my goodness, we found out he does not like purple jelly beans. And his mom doesn't either. So she and her sister had taken out a bunch of the other jelly beans and just left him the purple ones in the eggs. And then he came along later and opened the eggs and was like mad. Oh no, because they were purple. And then he'd open another one, it would just be purple. So we found out he doesn't like purple jelly.
I mean, he's right. Like that's more proof that that kid's awesome because
I like black jelly beans.
You're broken.
You don't. I don't like purple though.
Raise your hand in chat
Licorice.
if you like black jelly beans. They're like, and it's licorice because real licorice is black. What is that? Anise? 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 Is that what that is?
I don't know. But
anise. Pretty sure. Somebody chat, let me know. I think it's that anise flavor that I don't like.
Seems that people either really love it or really hate it, and there's not a whole lot in between.
There's people who are right and there's people who are wrong.
Black licorice a lot.
Somebody's raising their hand and says, "No way." Barbara says, "Yeah, right." They're just, Is it anise? Hey Google, what is licorice flavor called?
According to Wikipedia, licorice or licorice is a confection usually flavored and colored black with the extract of the roots of the licorice plant Glycyrrhiza glabra.
Oh. Glycyrrhiza glabra.
Glycyrrhiza glabra. Yeah.
Glycyrrhiza glabra. Hey Jeff, you chase just as good as you dance. That's funny.
She remembers.
So Gloria in the Wayback Machine here, I sent in a video to.
Do you remember your races to 7-Eleven? You used to race. You guys would race to 7-Eleven.
Yeah, Tim. Hey, I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it anise? Hey, Google, what's anise? Is it anise or anise? Hey, Google, don't ignore me. Hey, Google, what is anise?
I understood. What is anise? Is that right?
Yeah.
According to Wikipedia, anise, also called aniseed, is a flowering plant in the family Apiaceae native to the eastern Mediterranean region in Southwest Asia.
Ooh.
Its flavor has similarities with some other spices, such as star anise, fennel, and licorice.
There you go.
Anise, okay. Yeah, Tim says it. Mar says it. Google's going off. Hey, everybody's Google. Say, Jeff says hi. A plant. Yeah, so I knew it was like a weed thing.
A weed.
I don't know. Oh, yes, he said he wouldn't chase Grayson. I love that Google lady. I right? I do too. I mean, I don't know. She kind of annoys me, but I like her anyway. I don't care for any green candy. I'm not a green candy person either, Mar. I think lime is an overrated flavor.
I like green apple.
Mm.
I like lime.
Lime is overrated.
Fresh lime, not
I
lime
agree.
Flavored things.
Yeah, like bananas. I like banana. Banana is good.
I like both.
Banana flavor is good, but it's not the same.
No, but I like both.
It's like plantains. Actually,
No.
I think I think I like them the best.
I don't.
You've been wrong a lot on this stream.
No, I haven't.
I like, raise your hand if you like plantains in the chat. I love the Google lady. Licorice is the devil, but my wife loves them. I got one of those too, Blaine. I thought it was anisette. I like Alanis Morissette. I don't know what anisette is. At least I did.
We used to.
Little jaded little pill. Jaded pill. I don't know. Hey Google, what was Alison Morissette's big album called? Jagged Little Pill. Jagged Little Pill.
Sorry,
Allison.
I don't have any information about that.
Morissette.
Alanis. Did I say Allison?
Yeah.
It's Jagged Little Pill. I got it. Doesn't matter. Oh, we should see if Jeff would eat pickles. He will not eat pickles. If you mean this Jeff, he will not eat pickles. My Nona used to make my mom go into the fields and pick anise among the weeds along the road. See? I knew it was a weedy thing. Appletini cocktail. I don't think I've ever had that. Chocolate caramel. Yeah. Barbara knows things. Barbara wins. Barbara. Even though she said sad face. What was that about? Oh, yeah, the book thing. That's really cool. Eileen, pickled jelly beans. Jagged Little Pill, right? I loved that album.
Yeah, I did too.
Andy, you still here? I remember you used to like that album. I think we played it at work one night. Barbara and Andy, if you're still here, remember those nights after work when we did like this big long event and Sue would come out of her lair, and I remember one night she gave me a banana. She wrote on a banana, like, I want a prize. And I remember thinking, I don't get to keep this. This is going to be like in the trash in 3 days. But I remember those after event hour-long hangouts. Those were the best. Can your Dakota do FaceTime with his therapist? Oh, that was for Sorry, that was for somebody
blue
else's chat.
crane thing that was
Dakota
really
family.
awesome. That we could drive and
Oh, I
then it would
hated that
take you
thing.
up to the ceiling.
Jim
That
Colson.
was cool.
Jim Colson was my old football coach. He was on the board or the semi-board or whatever, and he made me go up in that thing one time. And I don't like heights. He was shaking it. It was like, yeah, I'm out.
That's cool.
I'm out. And who has been on the stream? Alanis. Alanis, yeah. You always bring up the book. I mean, I don't always bring up the book. Hey, but what about that book? Remember that? Mar, for me, insurance will not approve it. Insurance is evil, and I know because I sold it. So anyway, so Friday night, I mentioned I ordered on eBay a set of, I actually bought 2 sets, but I think I'm going to keep one for me. So a set of villain Disney pins, and they're still in the package. I think it came with 7. I wouldn't swear to that. But I'm going to give one away a night. I think it's probably going to get here Saturday, so I'm probably promoting this too early. But if you like villain and Disney pins, Friday night, Disney pins live, 11 p.m. Eastern time on my channel. I guess I should just keep promoting. Saturday morning, Beauty and the Beast. Sunday, DizTube, where I have a Disney creator this week, is about moderators in the Disney community. Specifically, Stacey Rogers will be my guest, and it's her birthday. So please, please, please come in and give her some love, give her support. And, you know, they do so much. The moderators do so much for our community, behind the scenes, sometimes publicly, but sometimes privately. And they're just awesome. And Stacy is awesome, and they're all awesome. I got a bunch in here. Cynthia is one of my new mods, and just so many people that I love and I appreciate. And we're going to talk about them, but specifically Stacy on her birthday. Dibs on Scar. Scar's one of them. Love the villains. It was really cool.
Are you going to like cut the set up and then send out
one? So it's one of those that like it's got like the backing. It's in the package, but it's got the backing. Okay. There's like 7 or 8 or whatever on there.
So we can just flip around them and send one out.
No, I'll open it. I'll say here. And then I'll decide which one we're giving away that night.
So
and
it's
then,
one.
Yeah. And so the winner, Barbara says Scar. So if Barbara's in there, you know, we'll pick the winner. And, you know, honestly,
Andy wanted Scar.
Well, I just look at, okay, well, they can fight over it. But I don't know. I'll either tell them which one it is, or maybe in the beginning, I'll probably let the winner pick, to be honest. I'll say, all right, you get these 7, and then they can pick the one they want. Because if you're an Ursula fan, you don't want Scar, you know, whatever. Yeah. Does that make sense? Stacy Roger, a mod of all streams, right? Tim Jacker was on earlier without one. Was on earlier without a mod. Oh, gotcha. Some of the bigger channels don't have mods, and I don't. You know, it is what it is. It's sometimes mods delete people, and us creators wish they wouldn't. It's hard. It's a hard. I get where the creators are coming from when they don't want moderators to boot people, because really it doesn't matter. I mean, really it's kind of insanely sensitive. I mean, just ignore the losers, right? But I'm not on that. That's some people's perspective. That's not where I'm at. I would rather the losers get slammed. Now, I don't want people to get slammed too soon. But there's a fine line. Actually, Stacy and I and a couple other people were talking about this yesterday. I've got a plan for that for my channel that I'm not going to bore you with because hardly anybody's going to care. But yeah, that's, you know, it is what it is. This is a public forum. It's like the Zoom thing. The Zoom bombing right now got big because a bunch of people jumped on Zoom and they would put it out on Facebook. Hey, come join my Zoom. Well, random people would get in there and be showing people porn and stuff. And it's got to be smart. You got to be smart. Sweet, I'll expect it in 9 months. Andy, you didn't win nothing yet. Maybe you will. Andy, if you come, I think Andy's kind of an old dude who goes to bed early, I think. Are you an old dude who goes to bed early, Andy? The show is at 11 o'clock Eastern time, but even that's 10, 9. That's like 8 o'clock for them. No, it's 8 for them.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. But Oogie, I don't.
Isn't it just an hour?
11 Eastern, 10 here. No, 2. We're Central time.
Okay.
Mountains in between. Hey, Kay, how are you? No, actually, we do have a pile to send right there. So like,
oh yeah.
Actually, I've got something for Hitchhiking Bones that is a couple weeks old. And then I've got, well, that's Tim Pruitt's right there. Tim, are you still here? I've got Tim Pruitt's right there. He was in the chat a minute ago. I think that's it. I hope that's it. And you see smaller channels. Yeah, Blaine, that's so true. It is what it is. But anyway, so Stacy will talk about that. So Sunday night, come support her on her birthday. And obviously I like the support too. But that's okay, Barbara. So if you don't know what a moderator is someone, so look in the chat here. Let's see who Candy Mom, Cynthia. Thing. Yeah, if it's blue, they have a blue wrench next to their name. That means they're a moderator. That usually means that's somebody that I've known for a while. In the beginning, I would just give it out like anybody else. I don't know what I was doing. But they have power. So like if if Joe Loser from his grandmother's basement comes in chat and they start saying things, sometimes the mods will delete that comment before I even see it, and that's awesome. So they have the ability to time people out, ban people, stuff like that. There you go.
Trolls away.
To keep the trolls away. When you start, you get more trolls than when you get rolling. You know, and on occasion you can be a target. Shoot, Josh, I don't think is still here, but he was here earlier, and we joked about. He was in a stream once where I had somebody who was coming after me, and he told me he was going to one punch he would knock me out. I'm like, what are you talking about? We're talking about Disney.
Yeah,
we're talking about Mickey Mouse, dummy. You know, so it was either somebody I fired or somebody who lives in his mama's basement. And
was that his
both.
name, or did they
time
him out and then he came back?
Yeah,
on?
so
yeah.
The pro trolls have 7, 8, 10. Think about what a loser you must be to actually create multiple accounts so you can continue to troll people.
Go in and tell people you're going to punch them.
And he went and he made one with my name in it. I don't remember what it was, but something.
Punch Dole Whip Dad or something.
Oh, maybe I don't know.
That was weird.
You better kill me. I watched to see if the host knows the person. This guy was making it. All right, Jeff. I have to head out. Tracy, good seeing you. Let me know if she needs help. I'm happy to help. I love your kiddo and I love you. I'd be happy to help. Joe Loser, yes. Joe Loser from his grandmother's basement. Yes. Exactly. So anyway, there's 3:51. We're almost done. Yeah. So if you're still here or you just got here, I appreciate you. We've been talking about what's been different in our lives. I would say we have more home at time. I would say what you're doing more of is what you want to do. Yeah, you're stuck in a little bit. Yeah. I will say, like, this is my spot, and I can see there's a cul-de-sac behind us. And, you know, I should be inspired because I see a lot of joggers going by.
Yeah, we do have a neighborhood.
A lot of people have cute puppies.
People moving and
moms with
and strollers.
Lots of moms with strollers. Lots of puppies. Lots of puppies.
There's a lot of dogs.
Mostly we know that because our neighbors behind us, puppies, are very unhappy about the other puppies.
That don't like our dogs.
Oh, I think they just want to say hi.
They're biting the fence and breaking wood.
Oh, are they really? They're biting the fence?
They're not wanting to say hi. It's more like, let me bite you.
I will bite them back. Mods are like the billy goats. Now that reminds me. Remember the billy goat in what was that movie that I loved so much that was so funny that had the billy goat that sings the song that cracks me up?
Little Red, was it?
Little Red Riding, yeah, the Little Red Riding Hood one.
Yeah.
Great movie. What the heck is that movie?
I don't remember what it was called. It was the yodeling goat on the porch.
Barbara, great seeing you. Love you. Glad you're here. Be good. Thanks for stopping in.
Call Andy.
Yeah, call Andy. What is that movie?
Riding Hood, maybe?
Hoodwinked. Hoodwinked.
Yes.
Have you seen Hoodwinked? Hoodwinked is hilarious. Well, that guy, that's my favorite. Yeah. We walk George every day. He doesn't react to any of the dogs that bark at him. And that's not her husband's name, but that would have been funny.
Funny. So that would be like Scarlett would be like that. She would just not care.
Oh, yeah, totally.
But the little tiny dog thinks she can take on these giant dogs.
She has small man's disease.
Not so smart. And then Gypsy.
We've all known people like that with small man's disease.
Yeah, but Gypsy, if the dog is barking at any of her fellow dogs that she lives with, she's going to take them on. She's very protective. So
she's very loud.
She is, especially when she smells a rabbit.
Yes, that's annoying. That noise is yes. I feel like I'm going to get arrested for my dog in the backyard. It's like
she's calling you, telling you to come and get this because she's a hunter.
I don't want any. Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, I'm glad we don't have critters in our backyard anymore.
No, we don't. We used to have a lot of squirrels and little bunnies.
After the stream, it's teacher time. Nice. Yeah, actually, I have to do some videos for the kiddos too. I was supposed to do that last Friday. I didn't do it.
You were.
It was bad. It was bad. So anyway, you know what I'm going to do that I haven't been doing? I'm going to pull up the live stream because the last few days I've always felt bad. I don't know the schedules by heart. I just pop in when I have time and I see who's live. I don't know by heart, but I know that Disney is every Thursday. So tonight at 6:30 Eastern time, Zippity Doodad. Patrick is my good friend. He's a great guy. Zippity Doodad, Disney Talk with Zip. If you like Disney Talk and you like fun people, I think he doesn't have someone copying in his face. He's a great guy. Get over to his channel, Zippity Doodad, one of my favorite channel names and one of my favorite dudes. That's 6:30 tonight here on YouTube. What else do we have? Amy, AJC, I think Amy's in the house. She's at 6:30 tonight talking Disney. Same time as Zip. More sunshine, please. That's Jim, great guy. That's at 7:30 Eastern time. Mouse Talk tonight. Wow, there's a lot on Tuesday.
Yeah, there's a lot. It's a busy day.
8 o'clock tonight Eastern time. Mouse Talk with Walt and Melissa. They're my good friends too. The Biopre Project, they're awesome. 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. I'm sorry, boy, I keep putting it in my time. 9 o'clock Eastern time. They were big years ago and they kind of took a break and they're flying back in. They're great people. I love them to death. 9:30 Eastern time. 2 real geeks. They're friends of mine too. They're a lot of fun. Boy, there's a lot going on Tuesday. No wonder I don't go on Tuesday night. Yeah, I just open it up to see if there's more after that. I guess that's everybody I know on Tuesday night. So that's a lot of my friends. So I'll say it again. Are you not entertained? That is a lot of stuff. T. Marie. Hi, T. Marie says Resort TV 1 is doing a surprise live stream. Man, there is competition tonight. Yeah. So Thursday night, I go live with Bill, my buddy Bill from Magic Mouse TV. We talk baseball. My nose is itching. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. He sent me a note last night. Hey, what do you want to talk about? There's a million things to talk about. There's a lot of baseball news right now. So Thursday night, Bush League Baseball on my channel. Friday night, Disney Pins Live. The Orlando guys in here. Oh, no, there's a duck. Where's a duck?
There's a duck.
Joseph A in the house. Hey, Joseph A. What is going on? Been listening. Oh, Vertigo's no fun. Ew. I have not had that. And that's like, I'm scared of that. Ooh, I don't want Vertigo.
That's no fun.
Nick Isaski was a red, was brave, played first base, played a little third base, mashed. And he got Vertigo. Never was a good hitter again. It's a promo for Pepper Tree. Oh, I'm not up to speed on that. I don't know. Boy, I feel like I'm out of the loop on this stuff. Anyway, I think that's it. We're 4 minutes. So get over to Zip and Amy and Jim and Walt and I guess Resort TV 1. Oh, I am not Joseph. She's cutting my hair, but I wouldn't do it on stream. I'm not gonna do it on stream. No. It's not gonna. Normally, yeah.
He cries.
He doesn't cry.
Yes, you do.
I don't cry.
Yeah, you do.
There's no crying on live stream.
When the scissors aren't super sharp.
She pulls my hair.
Them, and it pulls a little bit. And it's like,
you want me to pull your hair? Mean. You're mean.
I wouldn't cry or yell.
Mean.
Whatever.
So everybody, get over to the streams.
Just make you bald and show them all your lumps.
You don't know. I've never been bald. You don't know.
I cut your hair.
Get your hands off my head, woman. We'll be back tomorrow, 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock our time, weekdays. I don't have the topic offhand here, but I'm going to work on my project and we'll put out the thumbnail later. Get over to all those great streams we talked about. Amy's in here. She'll be going live tonight. Check them out. Have a great week. Go wash your hands. Be good. And and Friday, if you want to be the prosecutor on Friday, so got to email me, dolewhipdad@gmail.com. Hey, I want to be one of the prosecutors, and then I'll ask you some questions, and maybe we'll hook you up. And again, you get you on my newsletter. I think that's it.
I think we're good.
I don't know if we're good, but we're done.
We're good.
Jay Skywalker has a better last name than me. Thank you for being here. Sandy Norris, Candy Mom, Cynthia, thank you. Tim Marie, thank you. The Hitchhiking Bones, thank you. Tim Pruitt, thank you. David Hoffman, thank you. Everybody, Barbara, Gloria, Andy from the Wayback Machine. Love having you guys in here. If I missed your name, thank you. DizTube. Birthday. Mikey, what's going on? Jets fan. DizTube. Sunday night. Stacy. Moderator extraordinaire and birthday girl. That's it. Have the best day ever, guys. Talk to you soon. Thanks for being here. Later. Part of your world. See ya. Oh, you know what?